Hello everyone, it's good to be with you again. I want to take the time today to talk with you about a very important matter, and that is voting. Now, if you have been out driving around to the polls, you have the voting stations, you have noticed the record number of people that are voting. It is unbelievable, the crowds that are out there. All the bases seem to be energized. The position that I'm going to be talking with you about today is Klein ISD School Board, Position 3. Now, there are 3 very fine men running in this position. It's an open position. There is no incumbent. And so whoever gets it is going to be a new board member. And that's very important. The Klein ISD School Board, in my opinion, is moving in the right direction in terms of representation of all peoples in the Klein ISD. It's not completely there yet, but it's moving in the right direction. I'm a firm believer that the school board needs to reflect the cultural and ethnic diversity that is in the community. But it also needs to represent the education profession in a knowledgeable and practical manner. The education profession today is under extreme attack. Some of you are aware of the number of issues that are there, and others are not, and that's okay, but it's important that every member of that school board is aware of the issues that are out there in the education profession today. Because, trust me, it's not business as usual. Now, my candidate that I'm supporting for Position 3 is Dr. Seth Batiste. He comes from the education profession. He's a fine man with extreme knowledge of the education profession, both in K through 12 and higher education as well. He perhaps is one of the more knowledgeable members that we've ever had run for the school board that I can recollect. He is keenly aware of the shoes that teachers walk in. Teachers are under extreme pressure these days. The accountability measures that they are asked to live up to are unbelievable. And the evaluation of teachers through their administration is very complex, very detailed, and quite frankly, very invasive into the classroom. What we need is someone who is aware of what the teacher is going through. The teachers are asked to do the impossible day in and day out, but they continue to live up to the great reputation that Klein ISD has with the faculties at every school. Every school in Klein ISD is doing well. Every school is teaching their kids. But in the next year or two, the profession is going to be under more attacks from the state legislature, the state school board, different business interests that seek to control what goes on in the classroom. And it's going to be very important that the person that sits in Position 3 joins with a school board from Klein ISD that understands the issues that teachers face. Well, right now, Dr. Seth Batiste is that individual. And as you go to the polls to cast your vote, I encourage you to vote for Dr. Batiste and give the teaching profession more representation on the school board. They already have fine representation from one member of the school board that comes from the education profession, but we need more. We need people on the board that know where teachers are hurting and where they can be helped. We also need people who keenly understand the needs of parents and what parents are looking for in the leadership on their school board. And Dr. Batiste can help with that as well, having children himself in the Klein ISD and understanding the needs of parents and the desires that they have for their children to receive the absolute best from their teacher every day. So as you go to the polls, think strongly for Dr. Batiste. He's the right man at the right time for position 3 on Klein ISD School Board. Y'all take care and get out there and vote.